soft rod, but it's pretty strong. Feels strong anyway. For no more than what it is. This gets all the way out here. So I killed this area, but I'm going to make it cast way up. So yeah, got one. There we go. That may be a little bit better. Oh, that. He is pull and drag, but this doesn't have a drag clicker. I'm back. Let me tell you what just happened. The battery went dead. The sound you never want to hear, beep, 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 when you didn't touch nothing. That means your GoPro battery is dead. The fish is way out there now. I basically got the fish up, got a pick of it, and then just turned it back loose with the bait still in its mouth and hit my button to let it just run. So I caught it way back behind us. It ran way out here. There it is. It's still coming in. Another fight. So it ran. It was running. It was like, I'm out of here. So sometimes I guess they go back if you turn them loose. But this one, I guess since he had something in his mouth, he probably still felt he needed to try to run free from it. And that is a good hook, by the way. That's some ones you can get at Bass Pro Shops. They come with the white head, underspin, little crappie jig looking thing with an underspin 1/8 ounce. I just flaked off the, get him back out there. No need to weigh him. I got a pic of him with the Zephyr. But you can buy a bunch of these real cheap. They come in a pack of 15, 20, I don't know. They a bunch of little underspins with those little Meredith baits. That's that little small, whatever millimeter is, and I think that is like 2 inches, whatever that equivalates out to, is equivalent to in millimeters. That's what you want to look up on the Meredith baits, but it's a pretty good matchup. Just a little, very cheap, you know, works good, but cheap, inexpensive little swim bait underspin thing for BFS. Oh, there's a, and these little baits that are out here, they're, I just scared some of them, you guys didn't see it, but they're, whatever they're eating, I don't know if they're baby bass or crappie or what. But that's what's all in this water, is roughly that size, maybe even a little smaller, but this seems to be, I tried the little chatterbaits. I don't know if you guys have seen any of that footage, but which is cheaper than the chatterbaits, is just to get these little underspins that end up being about the same as these little micros and the mini Z-Man ones, but that kind of deal. And you can even put, you could put a smaller swim bait on that head if you want, but I figured that was about right for overall feel and look of the head and how it works. So anyway, Kastking Zephr, we're out here getting the feel of it, and that bait is an 1/8 ounce head, but by the time you get all that on there, it's more than 1/8 ounce, but that is all that rod really wants. See that tip? I mean, it'll cast it awesome. It's a strong, it's from here where it starts into being a 2-piece, I believe, I haven't really double checked for sure, but it looks and feels like it's just a solid tip from the whole top of the tip, the whole tip itself. It's not partial like a lot of them are, you know, and then this is a hollow down here. But it's very capable. It, you know, as far as casting a lot of weight, but the hook set, but that is basically just like a 16th ounce crappie jig hook. It's not any bigger if that or whatever. It's kind of like these little smaller baits are. So that's only really like single hook I recommend. Possibly the smallest of the Ned rigs, you know, that those hooks that, you know what I'm talking about, they almost hook themselves. They're so, you know, sharp and small that it doesn't take, you know, you don't take a pop them to get that hook to stick in them. They almost sticks itself. So that's the kind of limits of this rod. The reel and rod, as far as casting, can cast a lot bigger bait, but I honestly don't think you need to go any heavier or it'll feel like you're overloading it.